Hello YouTubers, this is the Wunder hacker here, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions and first look at Simple Rockets, an amazing game. So I got this game because my friend Gaming Science and Math Man highly recommended it, and so now I'm going to do a video on his channel for it. So today I thought it might be fun to see if I can build a space station. And I can build a space station in KSP to a certain extent. I can get them up there, and I can get them close with the help of MacLeod. But let's see how this goes on my own, no MacLeod, having to do all the encounters and stuff on my own. This should be fun. Okay, so this first launch, I kind of have a way that I like to do first launches. I don't know why, it's just kind of my things. I like to put a detacher, as I prefer a decoupler, and then, I don't know why, I always like to stack them this way. Let's see here, where's docking stuff? I am not good with touchscreens. The problem with this touchscreen is, I love my iPad, but for something like this, you need nimbleness. And nimbleness is the complete opposite of what every touchscreen has. So there, I'm going to put that. Now I'm going to get a small fuel tank. No. I'm really not used to building with this thing, because I like the precision of a mouse much more than the precision of a touchscreen. Touchscreens are just not precise for me. Now I'm going to get another detacher, and the whole rocket assembly is now going to go below this. Okay, so to start off with, let's get a sinking. I am thinking I'm going for a large tank section just to simulate sort of the truss area of the rocket where the habitants live and all the science experiments stay. Let's see here. Now I'm going to get a docking port. I'm going to put touch controls for you. Let's put one here. Another one to flip. It's funny, until earlier today when I googled it, I did not know how to flip apart. Probably because I don't know. Never mind. It's quite easy. I'm surprised I didn't figure this out on my own. It's actually it's a nice part flipping system. I actually like this part flipping system more than the WASD Q and E that you get in Kerbal. Okay, so now to this on the end. What's another space station-y looking thing? What's this? Side attaching mono propellant tank. Well, of course I'm going to need some mono. So you should probably put a few these side radial mono tanks up on here, and then we'll just put some mono thrusters on there, just so we can move it around a bit. Is that placed? No. Okay. You really need to be able to radially attach things in this. That's one problem I see. So I can't have the mono there, so let's lift up this capsule. Let's pull that down. Let's see here. Let's get the standard mono. Okay, let's see here. Here we are, connect that to there. Okay, so now let's radially, whatever radially is, it's not the correct word. Attach some of those to there. Are those attached the right way? I guess they are by default, I don't know though. Close enough for now. Now let's put this back on here. I think let's remove these monopropellant tanks just because I don't think you need that much monopropellant for this. And of course, I don't know how I'm going to get these off here now because it's blocked on. Yeah, this is one thing is, this game, it really needs, it's odd, but I quite like the root part system of KSP comparatively to this. This is a lot more clunky than the root part system of KSP, even though people say, I don't use, how clunky that is. I don't use remote tech. That's probably the other reason why I'm okay with it, because I know there's a lot of bugs with that in remote tech. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like we're having two. Just do it. Sizing limitations. Okay, now you can only have one command pod per launch. That is questionable at best. Okay, so let's put a docking port. So yeah, this will just be an assembly that floats off while I reattach the capsule on the bottom. Should I put a docking? Well, look at that. Yeah. Sorry, I do this all the time. I just talk to myself when I can't decide something. So now let's see here. Let's actually put some struts on the side and kind of get some nice trusses going along here. where we can attach solar panels there, so that way we can attach more modules along the side. Is that technically attached properly? It doesn't look like it's touching. Oh, I know what I'll do. Go away. Go away. Come in here. Flip you. Attach you. Great, now to that. Just it'll look better. It's just an aesthetic thing. And then we have a little more room to work with around the edges, so we're not always squished in so much. So now let's get some solar panels. Do this side actually first. I am not that methodical with my building. That's one of my problems. So I'm trying to get more methodical with it. So now let's see here. I don't like how you can't hide the names so easily. It's a bit tricky to hide the names, and I like the tabbing system of Kerbal much better than this. Ah, here we are. Let's place that there. The part clipping system, like, I don't like how it layers stuff on top. I think that just has to do when you have to do stuff like that when you're working with something in 2D instead of 3D. You don't have as many dimensions to think in or work in. Just because I want to make things a bit harder for myself. I'm actually no, never mind. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself there. Let's put some mono on the bottom of here. Let's put some more mono, just so we can refuel docking ships. There are a lot of things which I am still a very novice of this game. So forgive me for all the mistakes I make for those people that are seasoned enough to know. Flip that around. Place that. Come on. Let's see, can I get that centered more? Now let's lower the solar panel. That should get it right. Okay, there we are. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other side. Let's get a solar panel, flip, flip, flip. Attach that. Okay, let's get a solar panel, flip, flip, flip. Attach that. Now let's get the docking port. Here we are, perfectly positioned by default. What a nice convenience. There we are. Let's lower this solar panel down one more. There we are, that looks great. Okay, so now I'm going to build my lifter body. Let's get a decoupler. I know they're called detachers, but I'm Kerbal minded, so I like the coupler. Just one of those things. Okay, so now let's build the upper stage. That's going to take us, it's going to be our orbital insertion stage. So for this orbital insertion stage, let's take the medium tank, and let's take 2 of those. Now to that, I'm just going to attach some solar panels, just because they look cool, and this might stay attached. I know there's no drag down. I know there's no orbit decay in this, but it'll look cool having a big fuel tank with a big engine attached to the bottom of the space station. Just aesthetics are a big part of it, really. To me, I love the aesthetics of rockets. Just like watching a big white lump launch into the sky at hundreds and hundreds of miles an hour, and if in like going 520 miles up in 5 seconds. It's insane. It's just insane and wonderful all at the same time. Where did that solar panel go? Thank you, solar panel. Okay, so now that we have this solar panel, we'll flip that around. Okay, let's flip that there. Now I'm going to take another solar panel. Oh, how convenient. I got one out and I didn't even notice. I tried to hunt another one down, but I didn't even need to. Okay, awesome. So this stage, I'm thinking you need symmetry in this game. That's one thing which I would ask for in the future. Now I'm going to need now I'm going to need a nice big fuel tank. Let's see here. So now let's go into here. Not fuel tank. And I'm going to go for a tiny 85. Now let's get a detacher. And now we'll build the core stage. Between this video and the next part of this video, I'm probably going to do a few tests on this rocket, so what you see here may not be what you see in the final product. But it's going to be close though, so no worries. Just I gotta do a bit off camera, otherwise my hard drive will kill me, just because there's not enough room. Root parts. Buggy root part. Let's see here, so now I have completely torn apart my rocket. Let's get this menu out of here. Let's touch that there. Okay. Luckily, I'm probably gonna do the staging off camera just because I find that boring. So I don't want to subject anybody else to that, to my slow. I'm not that good at staging, so I like to do that off camera just because I don't find it that interesting, so I don't think anybody else does. So I just leave that off. If you like it, tell me and I'll try to keep it in next time. Great, so this is ready. So I think I'm going to stop the video here and we'll launch a more refined version of this in the next episode. This is Wunder Hacker signing off. Have a wonderful